I can be very hypocritical sometimes. I'm actually not even sure if I'm using the word hypocritical correctly in this case, but if hypocritical in this case means I judge others, but I don't judge myself with the same intensity, then that's what I mean. I'll see other people do wrong, other people who are close to me, very close to me, in fact. I'll see other family members not treating their bodies right or spending too much time on social media, online, but then I'll do the exact same thing. I'll go days eating crappy food, intentionally eating crappy food, and sometimes days going without exercise. I've been better about the exercise recently. That's been one of my goals for the greater part of half a year, I suppose. But the biggest thing in this case would be the amount of time spent online. I see my parents watching a lot of TV or my siblings online a lot, and then I go ahead and do the exact same thing, which, first of all, isn't okay, but what makes it worse is I internally judge them for it, which is just crazy to me. When I think about it from an outside perspective, which I'm trying to do right now. Obviously, I'm not outside of myself, but I'm at a different time, in a different place, in a different mindset, so we can assume that I'm outside of myself in that context. And this whole talk of hypocrisy can be boiled down to a Bible verse that I actually read today. For the first time, I actually read it in the Bible. I'd heard about it before, and it's been a topic that I've wanted to talk about for a little while. But the concept of letting your light shine. And it's, forgive me if I'm wrong, it's somewhere in between Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 through 16. I think it's verse 16 that actually says it, maybe 15. But it says to let your light shine. And this is important because this sort of goes back to a topic that I talked about a few months ago, actually, which was run towards the good and not from the bad. If you're constantly focused on being a more righteous person and building up your own life rather than telling other people what they're doing wrong and how they should lead their lives, you will inevitably, if you're doing things the right way, and if you're focused on doing things the right way for long enough, I have faith that you will end up doing things the right way. But if you're doing things the right way, you will inevitably showcase the fullness of God. And even if you don't believe in a higher power, which I think would be absurd, you'd at least showcase a sort of humanly attractiveness to the people around you, which would then in turn make them want to be better. So there's no even need to judge people for what they do in terms of leading unhealthy lifestyles and adopting unhealthy habits. All you really have to do is lead the kind of lifestyle that you think they should lead within your own life. Let your light shine. All else will be good. I'll catch you in the next one.